My name is Sibley, and I'm going to walk you through a short 10-minute yoga sequence. So let's get started. Seated on your mat, any comfortable position. If you want to grab blocks to have, just in case, if you have a little bit tighter flexibility, it's good to have, or you can use books if you don't have blocks available. So you can sit up on that block if you want to start, or sit cross-legged. And we're just going to first close the eyes, become present on your mat, and listen to your breath. If you want to take one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, start to deepen that breath. Inhale, filling up. Hold up top. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Hold, empty. Good, inhale, fill. Hold up top. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Hold, empty. Good, then inhale, fill again. This time taking it right into that exhale. Good, a few more breaths right here. Next, inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Take that left wrist, hand around the right wrist, grow tall on the inhale, and then exhale, open through the right side body. Okay, root down through that right hip, maybe lift the gaze up. And inhale back up through center, switch the grip around the other wrist. Inhale to lengthen, and then exhale up and over to the right side. Try to draw the shoulder blades down the back and root that left hip down into the mat. Inhale back up through center. Exhale, you're gonna roll over, find your tabletop. So for your tabletop, spread the fingertips wide. Shoulders are directly over those wrists. Hips directly over those knees. Inhale here, engage the core. Starting to move through cat-cows, lift the tailbone, lift the heart, drop the navel, then exhale, round chin to chest. Inhale, open through the front body. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Good, exhale, round. Inhale, come back to that neutral spine. And then you're gonna lift that right arm up to the sky. Maybe circle out the wrists. If you wanna take some shoulder circles here, you can. Just starting to open up all those joints through the body. Next, inhale, reach that right arm up. Exhale, thread it through so you twist through the spine. Come on down to the right shoulder to your mat. Good, try not to put too much pressure on the neck and the head. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, take that right bicep to the ear. See if you can float that left leg back behind you. Good, inhale, lengthen here. Exhale, round elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Last one, exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen back out. Lower that right hand, lower the left leg. Fill on the inhale here, then you're gonna walk the hands forward. Melt the heart into your puppy pose. You can take either the chin to the mat for a little more intensity on the neck or forehead. Keep those hips up over the knees here. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, sink the hips into that child's pose. Check in here for a moment. Good, next inhale, lift it back up into your tabletop. Okay, this time we're going to reach that left arm up to the sky. Circle out the wrist. Maybe circle the shoulder. Remembering to link your breath to your movements. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, thread the left arm through. Good, so again, no pressure on the neck and head here. You're breathing through the shoulder blades. Good, inhale, unwind, reach back up. Left bicep by the ear. Slow and controlled, float the right leg back. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, round elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good, exhale. Inhale, last one. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen, and then lower foot and hand back down. Good, this time tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, finding your downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here to pedal out the feet. Relax the head and neck. Open, close the jaw, so you're letting go of any tension that you're holding in the body that does not need to be there. And if you need to keep a bend in the knees, that's okay. Okay, but you're taking the energy of the heels down towards the earth and lifting the tailbone up, melting the heart back. But try not to arch the back too much. Keep that navel drawn in. Good, straight spine. Inhale, fill up on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. You can tiptoe up, or maybe you take a little hop to the top of your mat. Lengthen out, inhale. Exhale, fold into a forward fold. Good, grab opposite elbows, again soften through the knees, sway side to side. Good, release the fingertips down when you're ready, roll up, stack the vertebrae bone by bone, inhale. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center, find your mountain pose, Tabasana. So right here you want to be even on the feet, hip distance, grow tall through the spine, relax the shoulders back and down, okay? Inhale, arms sweep up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step that left foot back behind you, coming into your lunge. Okay, maybe you take the blocks here. And then drop the left knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, arms sweep high, Anjaneyasana. Good, inhale, fill. Exhale, left hand comes down, right arm reaches high. Okay, you can stay here. Or if you want to add a little bit more into that back leg, reach the right arm back and see if you can bend that left knee. Maybe you go for the binder on the foot. Good. Inhale, fill up. Good, exhale, release it down. Right arm high. Lower it down, frame off that right foot. Back up to your lunge. From here, heart pulls forward, inhale. You're coming right into your chair pose. Left foot steps forward to meet the right. Sink the hips, arms reach high. If that's too much on the shoulders, hands can come forward. Draw those shoulders back. Good, weight is in the heels. Maybe you lift all 10 toes. Keep that proud chest. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, swan dive or bow. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Good, take a full inhale here, fill up. Exhale, sigh out the breath, let it go. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, wave the spine forward, come on into your plank pose. If you need to modify here, drop the knees down. Okay, inhale, fill. Exhale, slowly lower it down onto the belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, baby cobra, draw those shoulder blades back, shine that heart forward. Exhale to lower. One more time, you can keep the hands here, float them out to the sides or bind behind the back. Inhale, lift. Good, exhale, lower. Hands back underneath, you can tuck the toes, fire up those quads. Next inhale, lift back up, plank pose. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, high on the toes, bend the knees, look to the top of the mat, tiptoe up or take that little hop. Forward fold, half lift. Exhale, deepen the fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, rise up. Lift the gaze, offer the heart, then exhale, fold back down. Inhale, lift here. Exhale, this time that right leg sliding back into your lunge. Good, widen up so you want the ankle underneath the knee. Drop the right knee down, untuck the toes. You can use those blocks here. You can stay here, inhale to fill. Okay, or plant that right hand, add your twist, left arm reaches high. Stay here, or add a little bit more, left arm to the back. Draw the right foot in, maybe you find the vines. Good, and breathe here into that right hip flexor, right quad. Inhale, slowly release that foot back down. Good. Unwind, frame off that left foot. Straighten through the right leg, sink the hips. Inhale, fill here. Plant the hands. Exhale, step that left foot back to your plank pose, downward facing dog. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, wave the spine forward, plank pose. Fill here, inhale, and then exhale to lower. This time, you can go to that baby cobra again or scoop it through upward facing dog. Good, and then exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. Come up high on the left toes. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, left tricep. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through, okay? Maybe the blocks come in. This time we're gonna try to keep that left knee lifted. Right arm comes high. Okay, if you wanna roll to the outer blades of both feet, you can sink the left hip down and take that right hand back behind you. That's gonna be a really intense stretch through that right hip here. Good, inhale, back and up. Dial that left foot down, arms sweep high, warrior one. Okay, so the back foot of that outer blade of that left foot is rooted down. Try to draw that left hip forward. If you need to shorten up the stance a little bit, take it closer, and right hip back. Good, evening out those hips. Proud chest, soft shoulders, arms reach high, inhale. Exhale, sweep the hands back behind you. Interlace, if that's too intense, you can grab opposite elbow. Okay, inhale to lift. Exhale, bow forward to that humble warrior. Okay, try to keep that right hip drawing back, left hip drawing forward, and gazing back at the left foot. Crown of the head reaches down. Maybe those fingertips, if they're bound, can drop a little bit higher. Good, inhale, lift it back up. Arms sweep high. Come up on the ball of that left foot in the back, square the hips. Warrior three, hinge forward. Good. Bouncing on that right leg. Press the palms together to help you find a little more balance. If you wobble, that's okay. Just come right back into it. That's what makes a yogi. You practice that balance and come right back. One more inhale here. Keep lengthening out through the spine and the left foot. Exhale, see if you can lower that left hand down to a block or to the floor. Peel that right arm open for that revolved half moon. Oops, you can't really see my head, can you? There you go. Inhale here. Exhale, float it back down, unwind, left foot comes down, big toes together, heels apart, sink the hips, chair pose, reach those arms high. Inhale, fill here. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. You can plant the hands and step back to your down dog or child's pose or move through a vinyasa. Inhale, rolling forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Other side, inhale, left leg sweeps high. Come up high on the right toes. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, right tricep. Inhale, back and up. Exhale to the nose. Step through, sink the hips, finding that lunge. Okay, maybe you take the blocks. Inhale, reaching the left arm high, add your twist. Maybe you roll to the outer blades and sink the right hip down, left fingertips to the back wall. Be mindful of that left knee. Good. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, lower the left hand down, dial that right foot down so you're at that 45 degrees. Root through the feet to rise up through the heart. Good, warrior one. Okay, again, check that alignment of the hip, shorten up the stance if you need to. Inhale the arms high. Exhale, sweep them back behind. You can interlace, opposite thumb on top, or again, bind the elbows, okay? Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, humble warrior. Crown of the head reaches down, gazing at the back foot. Fingertips reach up overhead. Inhale, lift, rise back up. Come up on the ball of that right foot. Exhale, lead forward with the heart as you come into that warrior three. Good, so you want to find balance between that upper body and the back leg. Balancing on that left leg, try not to lock out the knee. Hands pressed together through the heart. Square the right hip down, square the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take that left hand to your left hip as you slowly reach the right hand down to a block or the floor. Good, then see if you can start to reach that left arm high. Again, you will wobble, that's okay, that's where the strength comes from. Working that edge, one more inhale. Exhale, slowly unwind, lower that left hand down. Right foot lowers to meet the left. Big toes together, heels apart, inhale, half lift. Exhale, chair pose. Good, now if any of my yogis want to work towards your crow pose, you can plant the hands. You're going to bend the elbows and take the knees into the triceps. From here, the heart is reaching forward, the gaze should be out 1.5 feet or so in front of you, okay? You can start to just shift forward into the wrists, starting to place that weight into the triceps. Maybe that's as far as you take it. If you want to start to lift one foot and the other, you can find that space. If you want to take flight, slowly float both feet up. Good, and when you're ready, lowering back down. Find your Malasana Yogi Squat. If you didn't take that, just find your Malasana. Okay, again, the block or the books can come right underneath for a little extra support here. Slowly lowering down. Finding your Navasana Boat pose. Inhale, fill here. Exhale to slowly lower down. Okay, lowering onto your back, onto your mat. Take the soles of the feet together and the knees wide. The blocks can also support if that's too much on those hips and knees here. Okay, and then take one hand back to the heart, one hand back to the belly. Listen to the breath, listen to the heart rate. Close your eyes. One more deep inhale here, fill up. Side out, let it go. Take the palms down by the hips. You can leave the legs there or extend them long and close the eyes. Take 5 breaths for a short, sweet Shavasana. You can stay here as long as you would like, soaking in your practice. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Sibley. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.